If you've been in an accident and the insurance company just sent you a settlement offer, do not sign anything yet. That offer was designed to close your case as fast as possible and as cheaply as possible. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to look for before you accept any insurance settlement so you don't give up thousands of dollars you're legally entitled to. Hi, I'm Grady Broughton, attorney. Our law firm represents people across Virginia who've been injured through no fault of their own. We prepare every case as if it's going to trial, and we've helped clients recover millions of dollars after serious crashes and life-changing injuries. If you or someone you love has been hurt, contact us today at 804-494-6908. We're ready to fight for you. Let's start with something most people don't think about. When an insurance company contacts you quickly after an accident with an offer, it feels like a good thing. It feels like they're being fair and trying to help you move on. But there's a very specific reason they want this wrapped up fast. The earlier they get you to accept, the less they have to pay. It's that simple. Here's why that matters. After an accident, you might feel sore, but okay. Maybe you went to the ER, got checked out, and they told you nothing was broken. So when the insurance company calls a few days later and offers you a few $1,000s, you think, well, that covers my medical bills, might as well take it. But injuries like soft tissue damage, disc herniations, concussions, and even traumatic brain injuries can take days or weeks to fully show up. You might not realize how bad things are really until you're 3 weeks out and you can barely get through the day. And by that point, if you've already signed, it's too late. That brings me to the most important thing you need to know to understand about signing a settlement. When you accept that check, you are also signing something called a release of all claims. That document permanently closes your case. It means you are giving up every right you have to come back and ask for more money related to that accident. If your injuries get worse, if you end up needing surgery, if you miss months of work, if you develop chronic pain that changes your life, none of that matters anymore. You signed. The case is closed. There's no going back. And that's exactly what the insurance company is counting on. They want your signature before you know the full picture of your injuries and before you understand what your case is really worth. So, how do you know if the offer in front of you is actually fair? Here's what a real settlement offer should account for. It should cover all of your medical bills, not just the ones you've received so far, but the treatment you may need in the future. It should include your lost wages if you miss time from work. It should factor in your pain and suffering, which is real, and a recognized category of damages in Virginia. It should account for any long-term impact on your quality of life. Can you still do the things you used to do? Can you pick up your kids? Can you exercise? Can you sleep through the night without pain? Insurance adjusters are trained to calculate your claim using a formula that focuses mainly on your current medical bills. They often leave out future treatment, ongoing pain, emotional distress, and the ways your life has actually changed. If the number they're offering doesn't reflect all those things, it's probably a lowball. And if that offer comes before you've even finished your medical treatment, that's one of the biggest red flags there is. So, what should you actually do when a settlement offer lands in front of you? The first thing is, don't say yes and don't say no right away. You don't have to respond immediately, even if they make it sound like you do. Insurance adjusters will sometimes create a sense of urgency by saying things like, this offer is only good for the next 10 days, or we need your answer by Friday. In most cases, those deadlines are not real. They are pressure tactics designed to rush you into a decision before you've had time to think. The next thing is to make sure you have a complete picture of your medical situation. If you're still in treatment or you haven't seen a specialist yet, it is way too early to accept an offer. You need to know what your recovery is going to look like before you can put a number on what it's worth. And the most important step is to have the offer reviewed by a personal injury lawyer before you respond. In Virginia, most personal injury lawyers work on a contingency fee, which means you don't pay anything up front and you don't pay at all unless money is recovered for you. So getting a professional opinion on whether that offer is fair costs you nothing. But signing a bad offer without getting that opinion could cost you everything. If you've received a settlement offer after an accident in Virginia and you're not sure whether the number is fair, give us a call for a free consultation. You can reach us at 804-494-6908. We'll review your situation, explain your options, and make sure you don't leave money on the table. You won't pay us a dime unless we win. And if the insurance company refuses to offer what your case is worth, you need to know what comes next. So make sure you watch this next video.